Recently, as we all know, Jeremy has been sacked from the BBC for punching the producer Oisin Tymon. Why did he punch him though? Was he drunk? What did he really want? Did he really do all of this only for a sandwich? Get ready to find out, because the truth can be spookier than you think. Jeremy Clarkson. Jeremy Clarkson has 14 letters. 1 plus 4 equals 5. Rearrange the letters in Jeremy Clarkson and you get Marilyn Jackson. Marilyn Jackson 5. Jackson 5. The Jackson 5 was a rap group set up by Vanilla Ice, but could Jeremy Clarkson have been involved all along? Let's see. Jackson has 7 letters. Jeremy has 6 letters, but you also can't forget about the 5. 5. The 5th letter of the alphabet is E, and this would add E to Jeremy and make him Jeremy, and thus he would be accepted into the Jackson 5 because Jeremy has 7 letters. But what about Clarkson? Clarkson. Son. A son is a child. Jeremy has children. Has rhymes with good grass. Oh my God. I think I just had a flashback. Let me go back to my previous video. Did you see that? Look closer. Good grass. Did I predict making this video? I don't know, but we're about to dig deeper in this massive pile of sheets and find out. This may not make sense if you haven't watched the previous video, so I recommend you go check that out right now. You don't want to see it? Okay, I will fucking spoil it for you then. You know what? I will also spoil Fast and Furious 7. 7 rhymes with 11. 11. 9, 11. Okay, now we are getting off topic. The previous video contained sandwiches. But what were the sandwiches used for? That is right, you already know it, the sandwiches were used to join the Illuminati. And why did Jeremy punch Oisin? That is right, he wanted a sandwich. Jeremy Clarkson has 15 letters and sandwich has 8 letters, which makes 23. It would also make Jeremy Clarkson Jeremy Clarkson. Okay, seriously, why the fuck do I even voice this channel? These words get worse and worse. Wait. What I just said there? Worse? Life has been worse since Top Gear has been cancelled. Top Gear. Top Gear reviewed the Mazda RX-8. We proved that Mazda and their RX-8 is Illuminati some time ago. The RX-8 has a Top Gear. Which gear is that though? The RX-8 has a 6-speed manual, so that means that the Top Gear is the gear number 6. How many hosts did Top Gear have? 3. And if they each had an RX-8, that would mean 3 6s. Murder, Jesus! 6. But wait. We can forget Top Gear Dog. Top Gear has been cancelled, so cross out Top Gear and you are left with Dog. Dog backwards is God. God. Jesus. Does this mean that Top Gear Dog, or should I say Dog, is the Antichrist and his real name is Suze? Does this mean he wants to murder Jesus 666? Let's see. Suze sounds like misspelled sausage. Sausage is made of meat. Jeremy wanted meat on his sandwich. But wait. The Frankfurt is a sausage. You can make a hot dog out of a Frankfurt. Hot dogs are hot and hell is also hot, and Top Gear Dog's real name is sausage, which can be put in a hot dog, and hot dogs are hot and hell is also hot, so this must mean that Top Gear Dog, or should I say regular old dog, is actually straight from hell. Hell. Hell starts with the letter H. H now, where have we seen this letter before? Oh yes, a gear lever of a 6-speed manual. Could THS mean that Top Gear Dog drives an RX-8? Now, normally at this stage I would end the video because the script is coming up to be 1 A4-page long, but holy crap, this is going to be the ultimatest theory ever conceived by mankind since the great theory of sliced bread. So buckle up. In case you haven't watched one of my previous videos where I expose Mazda for being Illuminati, which you should watch right now, Mazda is actually working with Nintendo to brainwash people into being part of the Illuminati. If you did watch it, you would know that Nintendo has 8 letters. 23 plus 8 is 31. This would turn Jeremy Clarkson, or should I say Jeremy Clarkson, into... God damn it. Into this. Fine. I will read it. This would turn Jeremy Clarkson, or should I say Jeremy Clarkson, into Jensiran Entite Slander Kedoshin. Wait. The names and nicknames of the three hosts are Jeremy Orangutan Clarkson, James Captain Slomay, and Richard Hamster Hammond. The initials of all those are J, O, C, J, C, M, R, H and H. This would add those letters to Jensiran Entite Slander Kedoshin and make him... Oh, for fuck's sake. Here goes. Jajan Shiraj Nentite Slamrock Kedoshin. We now know Jeremy Clarkson's, or should I say Jajan Shiraj Nentite Slamrock Kedoshin's real name. The words Jajan Shiraj Nentite Slamrock Kedoshin contain 40 letters. 21. There are 4 presenters in Top Gear, including Top Gear Dog, or should I say Jesus Murdering Sausage. If you divide 40 by 4 to give each presenter 10 letters, then what could possibly happen? Illuminati is 10 letters. Jeremy Clarkson was plotting to have the entire Top Gear gang join the Illuminati on his behalf. But why did I mention Nintendo? It's all simple. Top Gear is a show about cars, and there is a game on the Nintendo Wii about cars. It's called Need for Speed or Nitro. Need for Speed. Need for Speed is made by EA. Need for Speed Shift was also made by EA Shift. You shift gears along H and hell starts with H, so this further solidifies my theory. Solid. Meat is pretty solid. Jeremy Clarkson got some soup instead of his meat sandwich. Soup is a liquid. Liquids spill. Information also spills, and Jeremy does not want information about him joining the Illuminati to spill, which is why he did not talk to some reporters and paparazzi. Paparazzi. Remove the letters apart and you get Pazzi. Rearrange the letters and you get pizza. Pizza is made of bread and can have meat on it. What do you call bread with meat on it? That's correct, a sandwich. With meat on it. Beef is a type of meat. Jeremy Clarkson has beef with the BBC. BBC stands for British Broadcasting Corporation. But I beg to differ. I don't think it would be too bizarre if I said BBC actually stands for BBC has beef with Clarkson. Now, I know what you are thinking. How could the first B in BBC stand for BBC when BBC is BBC, so BBC can't be a part of BBC, because then the first B in the BBC, that the N in the BBC stands for BBC, which actually also stands for BBC, which stands for BBC, that is part of the British Broadcasting Corporation, which has beef with Clarkson, but that would mean BBC is part of the BBC because that is what it stands for, so this undeniably proves that BBC is at beef with the BBC, which is itself which is BBC for Clarkson. Got that? Good. Because that is the core belief of this video. Don't believe me? Okay, what we just created was a paradox. Paradox rhymes with chicken pox. Chicken pox is a disease. Paradox contains the letters para. Parachute. Doctors help cure disease. Special doctors or doctors at war are called medics. Sometimes these medics have to come down on parachutes. These are called paramedics. The word paramedic looks like the word paradox. Coincidence? I didn't think so. A paramedic would cure the pox and it would leave us with chicken. Chicken is a type of meat. McDonald sells chicken. Here is where the video gets serious. BBC used to be called BBCM. Car contains the letter C, but if it were to be spelled with a K it would still sound the same. And it is another clue. BBCM was actually pronounced BBKM because that is the way it used to be spelled. What did it stand for? British Burger King, KFC and McDonald's. McDonald's works in cahoots with the Illuminati. BBC knew it would be suspicious to the people like us if we found out that McDonald's is Illuminati and it works for BBC. That's why it dropped the M and replaced the K with a C. As you probably know, McDonald's trains people to join the Illuminati, which is why people like Obama, see, and even Hitler work for McDonald's. Oisin Tymon also worked for McDonald's. As we discussed previously, McDonald's sells meat. Oisin got jealous of Jeremy and he did not want Jeremy to join the Illuminati, so he intercepted a transport of the meat from McDonald's to Jeremy using his reptilian powers. But Jeremy saw through the lies and rightfully punched him in the face. But why did I say rightfully? How did Jeremy know all this? Why would I want Jeremy to join the Illuminati? How do I know all of this? Am I Illuminati? You want the answers, but I give you questions. Why do I do that? Don't worry. I will answer them one by one. Yes, I do want Jeremy and Co. to join the Illuminati, which is why I use the word rightfully. And no, I am not part of the Illuminati, otherwise I wouldn't expose them. If I did, I would be shot. Trust me, everything will make sense in a little while. Remember how I mentioned the Jackson 5 at the beginning? Well, Jeremy was never actually a part of the Jackson 5. This is what actually happened. The so-called God has a son named Jesus. Vanilla Ice created the world. This would make him God. But who would be Jesus? What if I told you that Jeremy Clarkson is Vanilla Ice's son? I know. It sounds unbelievable, right? But today, I will be using the power of science and genetics to prove that they are retarded, I mean related. Science. Jesse Pinkman loves science.
Yeah, Mr. White. Yeah, science.
Jesse Pinkman cooks meth. Meth is blue. Remember when I mentioned genetics? Genes. Genes. Genes are blue, just like crystal meth. But what does this have to do with Vanilla Ice? Ice is see-through. Crystal is also see-through. But this could just be all a simple coincidence. We need more evidence because there are lots of see-through things in the world, such as Kim Kardashian's underwear. I did, however, manage to find more evidence. Vanilla Ice invented science and passed his ways down to Ice Cube to spread with the world. Ice cubes. Ice cubes are crystals made out of water. The ocean is made of water. The ocean is also blue, just like crystal meth. I know, a lot of things can be blue, so this could also be a coincidence. But I know for a fact that it is not a coincidence that Jeremy Oisin Clarkson, or should I say to John Shirach Tight Slam Rock Kid Ocean, has the exact same eyebrows as Vanilla Ice. Don't believe me? Watch this. See? They fit perfect. This is complete evidence that they are in fact related. This is also how Jeremy knew that Oisin Tymon wanted to intercept the McDonald's delivery. Speaking of that, why did Jeremy want Top Gear to join the Illuminati? And why do I support him for that? Well, he was actually trying to join the Illuminati to intercept their information and expose them in order to stop the New World Order from taking place. This is why Jeremy is so controversial on the show. He is trying to join the Illuminati to expose them better. Jeremy exposes zigzags all the time. This is what these really stand for. Zigzags. You can make a triangle out of zigzags. This was his code name for the Illuminati. This is also why the Top Gear test track is a zigzag.
I am walking on water now.
Over there.
Yeah.
Miraculous, that, mate.
I've invented swimming!
Oh, God.
Look, what are you gonna act?
Now that Jeremy has been sacked, he will no longer be able to expose the Illuminati to the world. This is where you, the viewers, come in. For each like this video gets, Jeremy will receive 1 prayer, and for each subscriber you donate, I will hit my brother in the head with a pineapple to stop the Illuminati. So share this with your friends and family and neighbors, and spam it in the comments of famous YouTubers to help us spread the message and bring the orangutan back to the BBC to finish the job and rid the world of the Illuminati. But what about the BBC? There are 3 letters in BBC. The Illuminati triangle has 3 sides. There are 2 BS, so you can cross one out and you get BC. B is the 2nd letter of the alphabet. C is the 3rd letter of the alphabet. 3 take 2 is 1. The Illuminati triangle has 1 eye. The BBC is Illuminati confirmed. Hey scrubs, make sure to follow me on Twitter for more fresh Illuminati news. Link is in the description below.